Welcome back, guys. Today we are talking about how Robinhood is thinking whether or not to sell its initial shares to clients, basically, whoever uses the app as their brokerage. So I thought this was kind of interesting because Airbnb did something similar, but Airbnb restricted it to where the host could only buy it and not the actual users, right? And they also limited the amount of shares you could buy. So I was reading into this Robinhood thing where Robinhood was thinking of selling some of its shares directly to its own users, right? Before it goes public. I think this both has a lot of good consequences and a lot of bad consequences as well. Something good I can see is that the retail investor gets in before the actual IPO. So usually when a company has an IPO, it's usually 2 to 3x what its initial pre-IPO price was. So Robinhood users will probably get the pre-IPO price. Another good consequence it is that Robinhood, the company, can probably get filled on the shares much quicker, as there's a lot of Robinhood users. I believe there's over 20 million Robinhood users currently in the United States, where people will line up basically to buy these shares. But one bad consequence I do see, just from the realm of it, is that they're gonna keep on buying. And what I mean is that Robinhood itself is for a lot of novice investors, right? It's not for main, traders or main people who hold their stocks for many, many years. People use, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab for that mainly. But Robinhood, is more of a beginner type thing, and people trade a lot of options. I was reading an article somewhere that something crazy, like 20% of all options that are traded on brokerages are traded through Robinhood, which is it's mind blowing. So I think what's going to happen is that if they do this, right, they're probably going to do it by seniority. So whoever opened an account first gets rights. But what I think may happen is if they want to open at 20, right, they'll have one layer at 20, right, one layer at 20. And then if that gets filled up, right, say if it's like 10,000 shares, then they'll go up to like 35 and then 45. And then, and then maybe when the IPO actually comes out, it's like $120 a share, right? It's good for this buyer right here, right? It's good for all of these buyers as well. Oh, look how much it's gone up. But, from that $120, since most of the people who wanted to buy it already bought it pre-IPO, then you could see a massive decline, up like to even like $80, 40, $60 a share. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I'm saying that if the prices are more close, instead of 20 it's like let's say instead of 20 it's like 80, right? The first initial is at 80, right? And then this one's at 95 and this one's at 115 and it opens 120. It goes from 120 to $80. I've seen this a lot of times. Uber and Lyft in a matter of weeks went down 25%. So this is not unrealistic, right? Since a lot of the public already bought their shares, can go from 120 to 80 and then back down to like 50, right? To a more reasonable valuation. So that's one of my concerns I have. Two is people don't really understand, IPOs a lot. There's no like 8K or any uh, public material as there would be in main public companies. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I just wanted to throw my comments out there, what I thought about this. If this does come through true, I will be buying like at least 100 shares of this. That I think this is a good opportunity. I'll probably buy 100 shares and then sell covered calls on Robinhood whenever the options do become available. I think this is interesting. I think people should take advantage of it, but at a certain price. If they're selling layers, which I think they will, don't buy at like 3x what they were initially offering, right? I think that's a mistake. But just keep this in mind. I think this is going to happen if they do this, which I don't think they will. But if they do this, I would say give it at least 3 to 4 months. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. Please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.